Hey everyone, this is Disco35. I'm creating this video today. I want to help out some of the newer players in our alliance to maybe maximize their Titan hit damage a little bit better. So I'm just going to go over some of the things I look into before I do a hit and then go through one of my hits and just kind of give a rundown of everything. So today we got a 7-star red Titan. So before I hit a Titan, I always check its special skill. It's a good thing to do. Can help you decide what heroes you want to take, what items you want to take, and that kind of stuff. So I see that it does damage to all enemies and that they receive damage over time. So in this case, I'm probably going to want to take a green potion to eliminate that damage over time. So then I'll go ahead, open up, and go into the Titan hit and set up my team. In this case, it's a red Titan, so I'm going to double up on blue heroes to maximize blue damage against the Titan. One thing to remember, if you're going to double up on a hero and you only have one good troop, maybe that's not going to be the best idea. So you can see here I have a 4-star blue and a 3-star blue, so I'm going to be able to do pretty good damage with my blue heroes. I'm going to go ahead and just switch them around just to be safe. And then I'm using the purple hero, Obakon, however the hell you pronounce that, just because he's got that reflect damage, Gormek to lower the Titan's defense, and then Wukong, his damage boost is tremendous, so he's a great asset for using against Titans. Doesn't have a ton of asset or usability against raids or anything, you can kind of use him, but he's great for Titans. Then my items, I'm taking a healing potion, but I'll take a different one just to make sure I have some. Mana potion, antidote, and an arrow attack. The arrow attack I use just to make it so that the Titan might miss a couple attacks against me, just improve survivability. You could also use an axe attack that'll lower the Titan's attack, I believe, or maybe its accuracy, or the bomb attack does the same thing. Or you can use a turtle banner to raise your defense. There's a lot of different things you can use to increase your survivability. So now that I got all that figured out, I got all the troops I want and the places that I want, I'm going to go ahead and start the Titan hit. I'll kind of describe how I go through it and just maybe pay attention, see where I'm making my moves and how they're affecting my damage. So right away I can see I can make a blue diamond out of, and hit the weak point with all three. So I'm going to go ahead and make that move. That gives me a pretty good boost just to start with. The thing to remember is you want to make sure you're hitting that weak point as much as possible. Try and use your specials when it makes sense. It doesn't, if you got Gormek coming up and Wukong after that, try and team those two up because they're going to maximize the damage the best. Right now I'm not really getting a great board, but just do what's going to get you damage. Try and keep your heroes alive in the meantime. Go ahead and I'm activating Wukong there. You can see the significant damage boost I get from him. Remember, try and hit that weak spot. That weak spot is going to be what stuns the Titan, increases your survivability even longer. And just kind of stay near there. If you got moves that are farther away that make sense, go ahead and use those. Otherwise, I should have used a green potion there. That kind of screwed me. But just keep moving, getting your hits in, getting your weak point whenever you can, and you'll start to see your damage increase as you do that stuff. The other thing to remember is with how much time you have left on the Titan, if it doesn't make sense to use an item, don't use one. You see I got kind of lucky there at the end and got a bunch of extra damage. But, so you see I got 18,000 out of that hit. You know, that's nowhere near one of my better hits, but it's an average hit. And didn't really do anything special, didn't have a great board. I got some extra damage at the end, but you want to try and make sure you're sticking near that weak spot because you'll get those stuns. Those stuns are really important to keep you alive longer. The longer you're alive, the more damage you're going to do. So stay near the weak spot. If you don't have anything in the weak spot, focus on powering up specials or the hits that are going to do the most damage, or maybe even potentially make a diamond in the future. If you can predict when those diamonds are going to happen for the, clearing all of that color, those are going to boost your damage a ton, especially with Wukong. So that's pretty much everything I can think of. I'll make a few more of these as we go along. If you have any tips or anything, let me know in the Discord or on the YouTube video I post up. Thanks again. We'll see you for the next one.